Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I have a monthly favorites video, if you could not already tell by the title, and I am so stoked for this month's favorites. It is going to be mostly beauty, pretty much all beauty. Hope that's okay with you guys. I've just had such a great past few months of discovering new beauty items, and I've been dying to share them with you. So without rambling any further, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to start out with is primer. I had always wanted to try this primer, but I never picked it up. It's the L'Oreal Magic Lumi. Rachel, one of my friends on YouTube here, she is going to be linked in the description box below. She recommended this primer in her one of her recent videos, and I picked it up at Walmart like a month ago, and I've used it every day that I've worn makeup since. It is amazing. I love the way my foundation wears, and I think it just gives such a healthy, beautiful glow. Next is something that is like holy grail status, and I cannot believe it. This is the Rimmel Lasting Finish 25-hour with Comfort Serum foundation, and I have the shade 100 Ivory. I think this is the second lightest shade. Recently I've discovered Hello Shelby here on YouTube. I will also link her below, and she was raving about this, and she also has very dry skin, so I decided to pick it up. This was like under $7 from Walmart, and it is absolutely incredible, you guys. This foundation looks so good on my skin from morning until I take it off at night. It is stunning. It doesn't budge throughout the day. It doesn't wear weird or make my skin flaky. I had no idea how much I was going to love this foundation, and I could not recommend it more. I have sensitive dry skin, and it did not irritate my skin whatsoever. To each their own, but that was my situation, and I just recommend this wholeheartedly. Please go try this. I promise you will not regret those $6. Next is a concealer, and I'm sure you've heard 1,000,001 people talking about it recently, and it is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I am absolutely in love with this concealer. First of all, it is huge. It is such a huge concealer, and it is actually twice the amount of product that comes in the Naked Skin concealer, and it is $4 less, and it is 10,000 times better. So all of that math, you know, math major here. But I have the shade Fair. I know this is very hard to get your hands on. I was lucky, they had one and they put it on hold for me at Ulta. It is not sold at Sephora. It is only sold at Ulta or on Tarte's website. But it is just incredible. It is so full coverage. The finish is beautiful, lasts all day. I couldn't recommend it more. I need the tiniest amount, and yeah, Shape Tape Concealer is definitely a must. I've fallen in love. Next is a bronzer, and this is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Now, this was a product that I wasn't in love with in the very beginning. The scent is a little overwhelming. It smells very, very strong, and it is kind of coconutty, and I don't know. So if you're very sensitive to scents, I'd be a little wary of this. But if you are fair-skinned like me, this is the most natural, beautiful bronzer. I cannot recommend it enough. I think it is stunning on the skin. It blends like a dream, and if you can get it away from the smell, I'm not saying it smells bad. I do kind of enjoy it, but it just has a very rich smell. And it does linger a little bit, but not terribly, so I don't know. But the color is flawless. I love it for my fair skin. This is seriously amazing. Another thing that I have been loving these last few months is the Painterly Paint Pot by MAC. I had ran out of this a while ago, and I picked it up recently and have fallen back in love. This was my holy grail eyeshadow primer for years, and I finally have it in my life again and have definitely been missing out. That stuff is amazing. The soft ochre color is also great, but I do prefer the Painterly. For brows, I have been loving my brow duo from Anastasia. I've gone through stages of all the brow products from her line, and I've just definitely been reaching for this lately and loving the outcome. So, brows on fleek. Next is a lip product, and this is from MAC, and this is the color Rebel. I'm wearing it right now, but it is just like like barely on my lips. Like, so I just think this is very versatile. So for today, I just kind of like hardly touched it on my lips at all, and it created this very pretty berry wash of color, and I can build it up to this like darker color that it is. It's such a pretty fall color. It's a great transition piece, like how I have it on today. I've been reaching for it quite a bit and have gotten so many compliments. I love, love, love this lipstick, and that is MAC Rebel. And another MAC product, I know I'm like MAC obsessed this month, but I picked up a couple eyeshadows, but one in particular I've been loving, and I have it in my Z palette, and it is this one right here, and it is the color Wedge by MAC. It is just the most beautiful neutral brown crease shade I've ever used. It is stunning, perfect for my skin tone. I cannot stop wearing it. Pretty much every day since I've worn makeup, I have worn it. So, loving that particular shade. And last for beauty, I have some skincare, and this has been my go-to combination this month. I have the Trader Joe's Nourish Oil-Free Antioxidant Facial Moisturizer, and I mix that with my Trader Joe's Vitamin E oil. I think both of these are around $5 each, and this is 6 fluid ounces, and this is 4 fluid ounces. So for daytime, I will do 1 pump of this and 1 little drop of this, and that is my perfect combination. And for nighttime, I'll do like a pump and a half of this, if not 2 pumps, and about 2 drops of this. I'm a little bit more like heavy with this at night, but I still find that it works perfect day or night. I just kind of adjust the amount of each product accordingly. So this has just been a lifesaver. My skin is super, super dry, especially in the winter months, and in the summer it can get pretty oily in my T-zone. But so I guess I have combination skin, but in the winter it gets so cracked and flaky and dry, and I just struggle so hard with finding a good moisturizer, and I have been absolutely loving these. They have not broken me out whatsoever. They keep my skin looking fresh and healthy and moisturized and so affordable, so I had to let you guys know. That is it for beauty, so I'm going to mention some YouTubers that I have discovered / been watching a lot this month. The first person is Shelby Ashburn, love Shelby, who I mentioned earlier. She is from Tennessee. She is absolutely stunning. I discovered her on the popular page about a month or 2 ago, and it was one of her wedding looks that kind of went a little bit viral. She's just stunning. I love her personality. She uploads so consistently, very thorough, you know, reviews, and she's just great. So I highly recommend her channel. She is great. And I've also been loving watching that blonde girl Mandy. She is a hairstylist in the Utah area, and she is so funny and so informational, just educational, everything, all of the above. I learned so much from her videos. So if you are a cosmetologist or interested in the hair world, then you should definitely check her channel out. And last but not least, I've been watching a lot of Marnie Goldberg, Miss Gold Girl. She is from Texas, and she's a mom, and she is just so great. I don't even know. Her vlogs really interest me. I have been watching those mostly here lately, and I just thought I'd give her a little bit of a shout out. She is just so sweet, and I have definitely enjoyed her videos this last month. And I will always have my Spotify username linked down below, but I will mention a few specific artists or songs. Let's see here. Okay, so specifically, I have been listening to Nako and Medicine for the People, Beauty Baby 44, or Lindsay Hughes and her sister Megan. Love that band. And Lindsay specifically mentioned that Love Letters to God was her favorite song by them, and so I started listening to it, and the more I listen to it, the more I love it. It's just been my car jam for weeks now, and I am so in love. I've been loving some of James Blake's new stuff. The song Limit to Your Love specifically has been one that I love. And The Head and the Heart came out with a new album that I think is fantastic. One of my favorite songs on there is Rhythm and Blues and Library Magic. Really, the whole album is wonderful. And also Cancer by 21 Pilots. They are doing some covers for My Chemical Romance, and that is the first one that was released, and I think that is stunning. It is so good, and you just know I love me some 21 Pilots, so had to mention it. But all of my songs that I'm listening to lately are on there, so definitely check that out if you're a music geek like me. So there's that. And my camera is dying. Surprise, surprise. I'm going to wrap this up, and I just want to thank you guys for watching, and if you would, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see everyone in my next video. Bye guys!